Good afternoon, Miss Jason.
Hi, Mr. Barfield.
Thank you so much for taking the time to schedule a meeting. What are your concerns on this afternoon?
Well, I'm really concerned because I've written quite a few referrals on this one student in my pre-algebra class. But despite all of my efforts and despite all the referrals that I've sent up, he still keeps coming back to my class and his behavior is not changing. And it's impeding the instruction of the rest of the students. And I really wish you could do something about him.
Okay, Mrs. Jason, let's look at the situation. What strategies have you put into practice for the student?
Well, I know we have the action plan that we set for every student when we feel there's a problem. So I've contacted his parents. I've contacted his parole officer. I've conferenced with him. I've tried to have one-on-one time with him. But apparently either he's not receptive to me as a teacher or he just doesn't feel like he needs to be in my class.
So therefore, you have tried to build a positive relationship with him?
To the best of my ability, I have.
Okay. Well, your class is the only class that he's having problems in.
Well, I can explain why that is so, because all the rest of his teachers cater to him and I refuse to.
Okay. So you have high standards of expectation?
I do, and all the rest of my students have no problem with them. And if they do have problems, they still do it. Mm-hmm. He, unfortunately, feels like he doesn't have to.
Okay. So basically, have you called the parents in for a conference with him?
Well, as many times as I've called for them to come in, they do not come in, but we do conference over the phone. I've spoken and emailed the mother about the situation, and she's resorted to the point now where she just says, don't call me anymore, call his PO.
Okay, and what did the PO have to say about the situation?
Well, the PO has informed me that if he gets one more referral, he's going to the detention center.
So how do you feel about that?
I don't want him to go to the detention center, but he's been one time already during my class, and that was after the third referral. So
Mrs. Jason, really we do not have any other class to put Jackson in. So let's see if we can come up with a plan that you can implement to work with him.
Another plan.
Another plan, because as you know, our mission is all about the student, ensuring that all students are successful. So therefore, we need to make sure that we cater to, not cater, but basically develop an individual educational plan to assist him. So basically, maybe we need to look at some strategies that you're not using with him, as he is a black male student. So basically, we got to look at some different strategies that we can employ to help him out.
All right. What you got?
Well, no, not what do I have, because I don't want to create the plan, because if I create the plan, then it's something I'm just giving you. But I want you to create the plan that you can implement so that it will be a success for both you and the student.
So you want me to create a plan, a behavior action plan for this one student so that he can be successful in my class when he has forged through every other plan that I've created, and then the consequences will be what when he forges through this?
Basically, then we'll look at some other alternatives and see what we can do. And really, before you create the plan, let's get the parents involved. I understand the telephone communication, the emails. So then I would take it upon myself to call and contact the parent to let them know that basically this will be a mandatory meeting, like an IEP meeting.
All right, so you're gonna address the parents and get them to the school.
Yes.
I can most definitely agree to that. So if you can do that part, then what I can do is I can sit down with Jackson and discuss what would help him behave in my class.
Okay. Thank you so much for us being willing to compromise and for us to make sure that Jackson is successful. I understand the stress, the heartache, the strain it's putting you through, but thank you for that sacrifice and ensuring that our mission is carried out. Thank you so much.